Raptors rivalry going on. I see Downs try to take Kenny center, try to take his center. I see what's going on out there. So Downs, I don't need you to go for MVP season, and hopefully Kenny doesn't get MVP anymore since Sick is gone.
Nah, yeah, we can't have that, man. He did enough last season.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Downs. I like it.
What did he say? I don't know. It sounded like T-Mac clown pants. That's what I heard.
Thank you, 2K community. Thank you, 2K. I hope to see everybody in the park, in the city. And please go put them Jordan 1 mint conditions on. I really appreciate it.
The big question, though, is have you ever hit a 3 with Ben Simmons in Play Now Online?
Yes, it was 2K20.
Had to go back a whole game year.
I were to ask 10-year-old Dane what you wanted to be when you grew up, what would you have said?
I think 10-year-old Dane would have been like, I want to be an NBA player. But if you would have asked me that maybe a year or two before that, I probably would have told you I want to be in the WWF or WWE, should I say.
You wanted to be a wrestler.
I did. I love wrestling like that deeply.
That's it. Busted. Yeah.
Oh, good defense. Good shot.
All right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
This is the game where we dethrone the king. I'm feeling it.
I hear that. I hear that.
Oh,
no. Oh, and right on cue.
Yeah, he heard it. And responded.
Most people don't know how to handle jab stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, LB.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists. And he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, it gives my teammates an opportunity to score. And that's what's always mattered to me. And that team-first mentality is just a big part.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They got Maxi Kleber, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward spot. And for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Howard. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Now, here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's LeBron. Kicks it out to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Over Kleber. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Bradley against Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff. You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
The Mavericks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Brunson against Bradley. Brunson, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
Here's Finney Smith following the bucket by the Lakers. Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. From past the arc. No good from Finney Smith.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Howard.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Dallas moving the ball around. Misses the 3. Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The game now all time. James has got 12 in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Lakers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Doncic looking it over. It's stolen by Ariza. The finish. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
The Mavericks trailer. Doncic with it. He's got 10. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. Doncic.
Boy, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge without foul.
Westbrook with the nice D there. It's deflected. Powell with the steal. Pass break Dallas. Here's Finney Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor. And where Finney Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and That's always been part of his package, but as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney-Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best, attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Doncic outside, passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. To the paint, and stolen by Jordan. Bradley passes to LeBron. Count it. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell kicks to Doncic. Count that one. 14 points for him.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
LeBron left side. And they double up LeBron. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. Five on the clock. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Westbrook.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Lakers leading by 3. Bradley, no one around him. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brunson with a clean look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And here are the Mavericks now. 1:30 left in the first. To the inside. Powell. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Bertans. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doncic against Westbrook. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. Westbrook, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
For 3, Bullock. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Bradley dishes to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Westbrook, and it's blocked. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So both teams changing it up here. Nine seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Monk. Off target from the wing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers on top, up by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
I ain't got no credit, but I got the cash.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jordan is out there with Anthony. Then there's A-Train, and there's Monk, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Anthony. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Monk. And then Monk with the jam.
Boy, man, can Monk fly? I mean, it's fun watching this dude get up and drop the hammer.
Mavericks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Passes it to Bullock. No one near him. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the left side wing. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. Here's Reeves. It's stolen. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Kleba. Now, here's Bullock. Defense is right there. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Howard. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mavericks trail by 6. Taken away by Anthony. Fast break, the Lakers. Howard, the pass to Anthony. Monk dishes to Anthony. Here's Reeves. In the corner, it's Monk. It's deflected. For 3, Bullock. Monk grabs the board. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Bullock. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Anthony left side. Shoots over Bullock. Here's Howard. Here's the dish to Carmelo. It's Monk at the elbow. They shoot again. Six to shoot. Here's Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Kleba. And here's Bullock. Over in the corner, Brown. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Anthony with the drive. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
For Los Angeles, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Dallas moving it around. Chris tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Reeves. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown dishes to Bullock. Brown the pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Bullock. And the shot goes in. Bullock's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Now Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut now to just 3 on the bucket from Bullock.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Trey Burks checked in for Sterling Brown. Mavericks trail by 4. Dinwiddie left side. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bertens, he's checked in for Dallas. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Anthony kicks to Monk. Back to Anthony. Howard in the post. Dinwiddie covering. Howard can't hit. Buries it down low. Bullock's got 9.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside. And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class. Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Tipped away. It's stolen by Monk, all by himself. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good effort that time by Monk. Ignites the break. Like to see more of that from the former first-round pick.
And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Here's Monk. Anthony, the pass to Monk. Out to Anthony. Lock at 6. Here's Howard. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Burke. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Now here's Dinwiddie. Guarded closer.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Carmelo. It's stolen by Bertans. Now here's Dinwiddie. And the shot is long.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Monk, the pass to Horton Tucker. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Monk. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Mavericks trail by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Chris. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
41. Thanks a lot. Dwight, what are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end. And I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 20 points, and 2017's most valuable player, Russell Westbrook, averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. Kenny, have you ever seen a lead guard who worked harder than the Brody?
No. He plays with the heart every night. You know, he plays with that intensity every night. You know, if I tried to do that when I was playing, I would be asleep for a week after every game. I couldn't come back. This guy plays with intensity, Jack, that only you have played with. Jack, you know anyone like that?
Not really, but you hear the sound right here?
What's that? Sounds like a motor?
An incredible motor, yeah. Good job, Kenny.
Okay.
It's interesting to see how he adapts as he gets older.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
With just his attitude and the way he goes on the floor every night?
You?
AI.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
Artificial intelligence. I like it, Ernie.
Yeah.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And LeBron throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson with it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 9 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Doncic against Westbrook. That one drops for him. Westbrook's got the lead back up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. The Mavericks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. Whoa, what a finish!
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Doncic, here we go. Powell kicks to Finney Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic passes to Kleba. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook with the steal. Inside, Bradley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bradley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
LeBron James on the wing. Kleba defending. Right side, Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dwight Howard. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
It's rebounded by Dallas. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
And the dunk by James.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brunson kicks to Kleba. And the pass to Powell. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Finney Smith passes to Powell. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it to Howard. Powell with the steal. And they're moving it up. And another basket for Dallas.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Nailed from three-point land. Mavericks trail by 7, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic passes to Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Mavericks trail by 7. Doubled by Howard. Brunson, the bounce pass. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got 10 points here in the second half. Pass to Powell. Now here's Kleba. Passes it to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. The teardrop falls in. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Pass to Ariza. He kicks it to Bradley. They get it again. James on the follow. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James, really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
Brunson scanning the floor. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double team. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bradley. Takes a 3. But they get it back. Lakers passing it around. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Howard with it. LeBron trying to free himself up. No good from Howard. Outside, Green. The pass to Doncic. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 7. Bradley dishes to LeBron. A 3-ball. Bradley with another miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Kleba. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Bradley finds James. And that one, good.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Brunson, good.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
You've got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Mavericks trail by 9. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Doncic. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from LeBron. Westbrook kicks to Bradley. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The drive by Doncic. And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, a main weapon in Doncic's attack. He really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
A three from Bradley. Misses there. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 11. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Jordan, Russell Westbrook out there with A-Train. Then it's Johnson, and it's Anthony in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Lakers leading by 9. Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. He gets it in there.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And the Lakers with possession here. They're leading by 8. Pass to Reeves. Back to Westbrook. Reeves the pass to Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Johnson outside. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. And stolen by Burke. And they're running. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves the pass to Westbrook. Johnson outside. Westbrook surveying the D. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that raw explosiveness of Westbrook fully on display there. When he sees a lane, he gets to it hard and fast.
Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the Mavericks now. Here now is Dinwiddie. Passes it to Kleba. Now Bertans. Offline with his 3. Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. Back to Westbrook. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Finney-Smith. The rebound by Johnson. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bullock good.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And the Lakers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for Jordan. James comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Johnson. And Bradley subbed in for A-Train. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, "We're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up." Kevin?
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
He's off on the first. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 10. Now, Dinwiddie. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way up.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
James looking around. And there's the pass to Bradley. Back to James. Basket, good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Pass to Bullock. Over Bradley. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bullock's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's LeBron. The feed to Howard. Howard draws the double and stolen by Chris. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Bradley passes to James. Back to Bradley. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. A second chance effort. Pass to Howard. James kicks to Bradley. The Lakers rebound. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. And the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And Los Angeles with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Ellington is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Chris. Jalen Brunson comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Powell finds Doncic. Over Westbrook. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half. Timeout called the Lakers. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Lakers leading by 6. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. Told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Count that one.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And they double up Doncic. A shot by Kleba, wide open, knocks down the three ball. Kleba's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And good that time.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moment.
Doncic against Westbrook. The pass to Howard. Kicks it to Monk. Back to Howard. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Late in the shot clock, the ball in Russell Westbrook's hands, you can rest easy.
Mavericks trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Doncic, and no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Monk, no one around him. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Doncic trying to get open. Brunson with it. Another shot. No points there, only his third miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Westbrook wide open. He fires. They get the rebound. Back to Monk. The tray. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. 2 shots. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we were able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.